Hi, Stan here. This is a quick guide on the Living Wyverns, a new high-level Slayer creature. These creatures require level 96 Slayer to be killed. They are found in the Asgardian Ice Dungeon. There are 3 ways to get there. The first is to use the Port Sarim Lodestone. The second is to use the Fairy Ring Code AIQ to teleport to the Mudskipper Point and head towards the dungeon. The third way is to use the Hortstalker Ring to teleport to the Asgardian Resource Dungeon. From each of these points, enter the Ice Dungeon, which houses the Skeletal Wyverns. From there, head southwest until you see a large hole in the floor with a rope that you can climb down into the Living Wyverns cave-in. Be careful as you enter, as you can be attacked by multiple of these wyverns at once. Some of the essential items you want to bring are Super Restore Potions, the best overloads you can make, Wormfire Potions, a potion that you can make at level 89 Herblore if you have brought the recipe which gives protection against dragons and wyvern breaths, anti-poison double plus, a raptor gem to check how many kills you have left, an enchanted Excalibur for healing. You can bring sharks or rocktails and fill your beast of burden with the same. If you have dreadnips, bring them along, as they can stun the wyvern. A vampirism aura and a vampirism scrimshaw is very nice here to get yourself some healing over time. There are some environmental mechanics that you want to look out for during this battle. The first thing that you will notice when you first enter the cave-in is that there is an icy overlay that begins to take over your screen the longer you stay in the cave-in. When you are warm, the wyvern poison is increased and can reach up to 900 damage per game tick. When you are cold, the wyvern attacks are greatly increased, damaging between 2500 and above. When you reach the coldest stage, you will be constantly stunned for around 8 seconds per stun, and you will need to hit freedom and get to one of the fires as soon as possible. The chill effect is controlled by lighting one of the 3 unlit fires around the cave. Make sure you actually light the fire, causing it to blaze up, not just clicking on it and assuming that it is lit. You do not require any logs to light the fires. The fires will only last a short amount of time before they need to be relit. The wyverns have 2 breath attacks, a normal version and a poisonous version. When the wyvern uses the poisonous version, a message will pop up warning you that a strong wyvern poison corrodes into your bones. The normal version of the breath can be negated using the Wormfire potion, but this does not affect the poison breath version. Although the poison damage cannot be fully negated, you can use anti-poison double plus, which will reduce the poison's damage by half. It should be noted that the anti-poison will not last the full 12 minutes against these creatures. These wyverns are capable of using multiple combat styles. If you attack from a distance, you will get attacked by ranged and magic attacks. I personally found that fighting these wyverns using melee was quite effective, as you seem to only get hit mainly by melee when you are close to the wyverns. Standing within melee distance to the fire, keep your magic prayer on. Once the wyvern is spawned, simply switch on protect or deflect melee while killing them. The only downside to this is that you have to be extra cautious about the chill factor, as you are frequently away from the fire. Use a couple of basics. You can use Slaughter and walk the wyvern to triple the damage. You can then use a threshold like Destroy and flick on Soul Split to heal. Just repeat this method and you should be able to get consistent wyvern kills. Alternatively, there is a mage and shield combination technique that you can try out. Flick on Soul Split, equip the shield, use the resonance ability as much as possible, use preparation, which reduces the cooldown of resonance. When the other abilities are on cooldown, use reflect, which reduces incoming damage. You should only be switching to dual wield for the DPS rotation using blood bursts if the wyvern is stunned, such as from the impact, then deep impact, and then asphyxiate, which continues the stun whilst carrying out the attack. You should really only be using this method if you're quite comfortable already with the wyverns and that you have a few kills under your belt. The wyvern's significant drop is the wyvern crossbow. The crossbow itself is a level 85 two-handed crossbow that uses wyvern spines as ammo. It has a damage over time effect that increases damage the longer you are engaged in combat against an enemy and is treated as poison damage. It appears that this effect will also damage bosses who are immune to poison. Alright, until next time, see ya!